I'll be reacting to She Professed Herself Pupil the Wise Man, episode 3. I'll be watching it off of Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Kadokawa. Man, I swear they have one of the most professional looking logos in anime. And I feel like I see him in almost every anime I watch nowadays, interestingly enough. Okay, now it's back. Hell yeah. You know, the voice acting for Oracle is actually getting a little bit better now. That's a good transition when Mira's name is mentioned, then it goes back to our girl when she was way older and still a male. That's actually an adorable little touch there. Now, saying that, here are a few things I hope this episode does, or the series does eventually. I hope they mention more of the circumstances of how our girl ended up in the situation she was in the first place when it comes to the mechanics of the game they're in. I really hope it does that much more professionally, because so far this series has been big on the much more meatier, impressing matters. But hey, you know what? I'll give this series like 6 or 7 episodes before I really start complaining about that a bit more, because I'm a patient man. I understand that sometimes it takes series a long ass time to explain the finer details. I just hope this series doesn't pull a freaking By the Grace of the Gods or a, what was it, 8th Son, or you're kidding me bullshit where it doesn't explain any of the major stuff and it just leaves a lot of the important questions unanswered. So I hope it doesn't end up like those series. But hey, I'm going to be optimistic for now. I like that cute looking cat. It looks like a freaking mascot. Hope we get to see more of it. Oh! I just love an army of mates show the fuck up out of nowhere. Oh, I got it. That actually get a laugh from me. And it's over the top, it works too. With the vibe of the series anyway. Why is she in a maid looking outfit? Oh, never mind. That was... I don't think it suits her, but it does look cute on her though. I just love the edge in her voice. It's like, what a treat for us all. Okay, I'm starting to actually enjoy the performance of our main lady now. She's improved. Which is nice, because in some anime dubs, you rarely hear improvement from voice actresses this early, so you can tell she's putting a lot of effort in, and I enjoy that effort. I'm assuming those ends might come from the game developers, though. Just making things a lot more rougher to break the status quo. That happens in some games. Okay. I actually like this world building here. It explains how the world changed while our girl was in her absence, so to speak. Huh. Maybe they're off doing no. Maybe they're off doing their own thing. That's my guess. I mean, shit. They maybe got bored being in the kingdom all the time. That's my guess. Okay, you know shit's real when he was. Okay, you know shit's real when even he's reacting like that. Oh man, that's so cute when he smells like that. So how that one looks at the Kingy type looking at his character design. When the fuck does he ever do any heavy lifting though? It feels like Donald does fucking everything. And before y'all say, well, he did stuff off screen, I'm like, oh, whoop-de-doo. The king did things off screen. But I'm just saying, though. It feels like a girl just does everything here. Whenever he says little, it's usually something big, though. I'm just saying, there's nothing little with this dude. Nothing. I mean, hey. Oh, whoa. Oh, hold on a minute, OG. Really? I mean, people like the previous stream anime at OG, though. So it could have been your connection, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, plus, even if they don't attack, Gandalf could have probably taken down a zombie easily. Probably even with the wink of her eye, too. Considering how powerful she is. Or he is. Oh! Aww. Okay, when it comes to the boy, I think the boy's voice sounds a little bit too older than his actual age, if you ask me. That's my guess. When he says, you're a C-rank adventurer? Here's the thing. Now that the main performers are doing a pretty decent job, now it's like the side characters or the lesser used characters that don't sound so good in the English dub. Because at least here the performances sound. I can't. The voice actor for this kid is bad. I'm not even like I'm trying to take this seriously. I'm starting to get used to like the voice of our main actress now, but it's like it definitely feels like when it comes to this stuff, they just use chunk change overall. And again, when that comes to that kid, it sounds like a lady trying to make a voice of a little kid, but she's just failing at it. And this is a dub commission from Funimation, I'm presuming. This definitely is inexcusable because Funimation's have in the past has had voice actresses that can make really convincing child voices, like in the Dragon Ball series and things like that. I'm just saying. Again, this is my perspective because I'm watching the English dub for those of you curious. I'm not watching the sub version. For all I know, the sub version can have amazing top of the line voice acting. But since the series is a simul dub, I usually pick up the dub. I would only pick up the sub version if, say, the English dub is discontinued due to production issues. Okay, gotta admit, Glasses Chick actually kind of has a decent voice. Not so bad, actually. But hey, as long as the luck is majorly good for the most part, you could take a few downsides regarding the boys' luck here and there. Whoa! I love how they triggered Daniel. Oh. I like how they triggered our girl here. Oh man, these four are gonna be in for a mindfuck when they see our girl in action. Whoa! This should be into anything that's freaking cute. My goodness. I gotta admit, the track playing right now is actually pretty decent to its credit. All right, all right. That's cool that it's working though, Anime Doji. I hope we get a decent animation this time. Sorcery Truest Crimson. Really? It's still for the Hammer Dude? And Speedline? This is kind of sad where we see Speedlines with them drawing their weapons and the action's done in like PowerPoint presentation. Good job, series. Yay. 3 episodes in and the series can't even do a competent action sequence. I'm like, fuck. It's been what? 3 weeks? Holy fuck. A shame too, because this episode actually has a bit more plot progression than episodes 1 and 2 and all the like. It's just a shame. And there's been some decent world building too. Hope Athena looks at least epic looking. That could make up for some stuff if she has some cool sequences. But I can't get too hyped though, because I know that even if they do something like this, the animators will find a way of fucking it up. Like, I can't get hyped. How? I gotta admit, she does have a cute as hell character design, though. I fucking like that character design. Dush. Gotta admit, the voice for Athena actually sounds really good too. I feel like I've heard that voice in another anime before. When she says "leave none behind," that's probably the only bit where I think the voice actress of Dandolph is a bit off there. Yay, CJ with stills. Bravo, animators. Yay, flashing lights. This is awesome. This is what animation's for. Yeah. Yay. No, seriously, I've seen better action sequences from 80s anime like Osh no Joe. I'm not even pissed off anymore, animated OG. In this series, I expect nothing, actually. I'm not even pissed. I'm just disappointed now. I expect jack shit from this series, and so I'm still disappointed, animated OG. Hell, I hope we can wrap up the episode soon because my goodness, the effort in this episode's atrocious. Again, a damn shame because I really did like the world building the episode had. So it's not like this episode wasn't devoid of qualities that were good. It had some positives to it. To its credit. Damn, I feel bad for the boy. I mean, sometimes life does come with the shred of disappointments, though, unfortunately. Oh, shit. Looks like something might actually happen now. Oh, boy. Again, though, this scene would be emotional if the voice actress for the sister was better, though, because honestly, this feels like a genuinely touching scene. At least it would feel like it would be genuinely touching if the voice acting was better. But hey, at least they're having someone with a tragic backdrop now. Well, because I speak English, anime doji. That's why when there's an English dub version, I watch it to try it out. And since I'm a reactor, I can't just be like, oh yeah, I'll just watch the English the Japanese version for the first time. Like I would have to rewatch pre-watch the episode before reacting. I don't do that, so that's why I just go with the English dub first. Because I can't do pre-watches. Because it would go against the purpose of reacting if I pre-watch it. Now the actress for the sister sounds a bit better when she isn't trying to do any emotional talking. So when she tried to extend her vocal range, the actress is pretty bad. I mean, I'm not going to blame her for crying, though, considering the circumstances. You know he's got a point. But anyone in this spot would be crying, though. I'm just saying. Oh, that's actually kind of mean. This actually is a bit touching, even with the less than optimal voice acting. The writing's carrying this scene, to its credit. Let's hope he can live up to those expectations now. I just would have been more emotional if we would have seen more bits from the brother, though, when it comes to his characterization, because he barely had any characterization in the episode. That's my only downside. Like, this scene could have been even more emotionally intense. I don't know, that actually was kind of funny the way Dandolf was reacting. And it gives her characterization because at least here, it shows you how she really can feel for the characters in the story. That's actually really damn sweet. You see some growth for her, Mirror. Okay, I actually like how they add a little bit of optimism for the boy here. Oh boy. Yo, that character would sound like a bundle of joy to fucking follow. I mean, hey, she's gonna have to go with it, though. That's the thing. I gotta admit, which is like, do I really need this to pique your interest? That's a damn good line for a voice actor. She delivered it well, too. Whoa! Love a Kill? I'd have to watch it, the newest episode, before I can get more thoughts on the anime, the OG. How'd I feel about this episode, y'all? Here's how I felt about this episode. I'm being honest. I keep on giving this series chances, but I think Love a Kill is a fun series. I like Anime Doji. What can make you think I don't like it? I like that series. It's good. It's not amazing, but it's good. It's way better than this series, though. I can tell you that much. But let me rate the episode, though. If I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, it's a 4.5 out of 10. Honestly, this episode's effort is pathetic. I mean, what is there to like about this episode? Oh, yeah, almost nothing. She doesn't get closer to finding any of the 9 that she's tasked with finding when it comes to her main girl. I mean, I guess you could argue that she found the mirror that will let her find something that will let her get closer to her main goal. But it's like, it's uninteresting. Literally, when it comes to the boy character, the series didn't really do enough to make me give a shit about the boy. And then when it tried to give up a sad backdrop story to these randos, to the dude, when it came to like his sad backstory about his sister, I didn't give a shit because it didn't give that dude enough characterization for me to care. Oh my, looks like shit might get dark. So that's why a lot of this scenes in the episode was like, why should I care? Oh, this character that had no build-up has a sad backdrop. Oh boy, this is so emotionally intriguing. And then we saw this character do much of nothing. And then the thing is, a lot of these emotional bits are ruined because the voice acting, at least in the English dub, is super bad. So instead of feeling any potential sadness, I'm either laughing, chuckling, or feeling indifferent. And I'm assuming that's not the intention that the writers had, but that's just the way it is, though. Like the voice acting for the English dub for none of the main, pretty much if the character's not a main character, the voice acting is bad. It's like they saved their budget for the main voice performers. And even then, there were some bits in the episode where Dandolf's voice sounded a little bit off. Wasn't awful though. This episode, she actually did a good job. It was only a few bits where Dandal's voice actress didn't really land her lines, but for the most part, it was consistent. So I'll give credit to her voice actress. Her voice actress improved, but it's like holy shit. All the emotional moments in the episode felt flat. I'd say the only positive in this episode was the world building. They had a decent chunk of world building explaining how the world ended up in the state it did during the episode. And it was nice seeing our prince have a little bit more sense of urgency in the episode too. So it's not to say that the episode didn't have any positives. It did. And I'll give credit to Felicia Angela. I hope I pronounced her name right. When it comes to the voice of Dandal or Mira, she did a good job on voicing our girl in this episode, to say the least. So that's positive. I love that improvement. You can tell she had better voice direction, but damn, the episode was devoid of entertainment. I didn't say I was going to skip the anime, OG. I said I was going to skip it for that day because I had to go to work early. That series is the only one that I choose not to react to on that specific day because I have work. I'm not going to sleep 6 hours for Rusted Armor, but I'll react to Rusted Armor when I'm got more time on my schedule. I never said I dropped that series. I'm just skipping it. Skipping is different from dropping. Dropping would be I wouldn't watch anymore, which I'm still going to finish off that series. Don't worry about it. But I got work. I ain't going to sacrifice sleep for a shitty anime. But yeah, that's my issues with the episode. And then all the action sequences. I don't even need to say anything about the action sequences. They were animated like crap. I mean, what the fuck was there to like about this episode? It was stills, bad CGI mixed with stills, speed lines. I mean, good. It's like the budget cost saving measures galore. This episode was a perfect example of what not to do in an animation. So, yeah, it was disgraceful. I mean, I guess I like some of the comedic sequences with Mira, but that's about it. That's the only reason why I give me this episode anything above a 4. This is why this episode's a 4.5 out of 10, not a 3 out of 10, because Mira carries it enough to be like a 4.5 out of 10, and her voice actress is really good. Well, except for a few lines here and there. But for the most part, she was good. She showed improvement in her execution of her voice. And that's why I got to at least give the episode enough props to be like, okay, you're a 4.5 out of 10, not a 3 or 2 out of 10. But my goodness, the animation was atrocious. The writing was pretty disappointing. I mean, there really wasn't much to like about this episode at all. I mean, at least it's not as bad as Rusted Armor, but holy shit. That's not a compliment because almost anything this season's better than Rusted Armor because Rusted Armor is like the worst. No, Rusted Armor is the worst anime of the season. So my biggest compliment being that it's not as bad as Rusted Armor is not even a fucking compliment. It's more like a backhanded compliment because it's like, okay, that's really much the only thing the series can aspire to at this point, mediocrity. I'll still react to the other episodes though, but I'm not expecting shit though from the other episodes. I'm expecting nothing but trash, but hey, I'm still interested to see what the strain rank's going to have. But yeah, honestly, saw it, didn't really give a shit, but I'll finish the series off probably. Why the fuck not? Rusted Armor is very bad anime, Doji. I don't know why you're asking that question. The anime is the worst anime of the season, Rusted Armor. It's that bad. That's not even a question. Rusted Armor it's a fact that Rusted Armor is the worst anime of the season. If there's anything that ends up being worse than Rusted Armor, I'd be damn surprised. It makes X-Arm look like a hell budget anime in comparison. That's how bad Rusted Armor is. But yeah, everyone, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much, and I made OG for commenting in the live chat, and thank y'all everyone else for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.